Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model. Today you're going to be reviewing a JC Wings Cathay Dragon Airbus A330-300 in the new livery in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Troy's Toys based out of Overland Park, Kansas. His website is www.troystoysinc.com. Sad to tell you, this was the only model he ordered for me. And your only outside chance of getting this model is eBay. There may be a few retailers still have this model, but majority of the retailers are sold out of this model. Most of them sold out in the pre-order phase. Matter of fact, some of them, majority of them pretty much sold out right after the model was released. So I was fortunate to get my hands on this one. Okay. Let me give you some information about Cathay Dragon. Alright. Cathay Dragon was first established under the former name of Dragonair on May 24, 1985 in Hong Kong, that was based on the initiative of Kuan Piu Chow, the airline's present chairman, as a subsidiary of Hong Kong Macau International Investment Company, and commenced operations in July 1985 after receiving an AOC, which stands for Air Operations Certificate, from the Hong Kong government. In 1987, the airline became the first Hong Kong-based airline to join as an active member of the IATA, which stands for International Air Transport Association. Then in January 1990, Cathay Pacific, the SWA Group, and CITIC Pacific acquired an 89% stake in the airline, while the family of the airline's chairman, Kuan Piu Chow, reduced their holding from 22% to 6%. With the remainder held by minor shareholders. Then on September 28, 2006, Dragonair became a wholly owned subsidiary of Cathay Pacific after completion of a major shareholding realignment involving Cathay Pacific, Air China, CNAC, CITIC Pacific, and SWA Pacific. Then on January 28, 2016, it was officially announced by the airline's parent company and subsidiary, Cathay Pacific, that the Dragonair brand was officially rebranded as Cathay Dragon, which has become the airline official name as of today. See there? The headquarters of Cathay Dragon is located at the Dragonair House, which is located on the grounds of Hong Kong International Airport, which is located in Chet Lap Kok Island, which is located approximately 16 miles west of Hong Kong Island. As of 2016, Cathay Dragon currently maintains a 4-star airline rating according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. Alright folks, with that said there, this is the box here. That's the new Cathay Dragon logo. That's the Cathay Dragon, the new name. That's Cathay Dragon in Chinese. This is the aircraft type, and the model information you see there, folks. Okay, folks, there's nothing back there except we see there the back of the box, what you see there, okay? Okay, now you're looking at the top of the box. You see the new Cathay Dragon logo. I'll go into that in a minute. The new title, Cathay Dragon in Chinese, aircraft, and the model information right there. And finally, this is the bottom of the box. The same information as the top of the box you see there, okay? Okay, folks, this is the model stand that came with the model. You see the little black pattern there on the stand. That means you can actually put your model on the stand without being damaged, what have you, right there. That prevents the model from being scratched as well. And then you see the little plaque right there, the custom plaque, something JC Wings has been doing since 2013. You see the Cathay Dragon logo, the Cathay Dragon title, the Cathay Dragon title in Chinese, the aircraft type, and the scale information right there on this custom plaque. Awesome. Okay, folks, with all that information out of the way, how Dragonair was switched to Cathay Dragon, now it flies under this name here, how that came about, the boxing, the model stand, what have you, and the history of the airline. Here is the long-awaited model, folks. There it is, folks. the JC Wings Cathay Dragon Airbus A330-300 in the new livery in the 1/200 scale model. Now let me give you some information about the livery of Cathay Dragon, how that came about. Cathay Dragon unveiled their new livery look on April 5th, 2016 at the Taikoo Xiamen Aircraft Engineering Company facility in Xiamen, China. And the first aircraft to wear the new livery was an Airbus A330 bearing the registration number B-HYQ, is that one right there you see in there, folks, as Dragonair adopted the Cathay name and the Brushwing logo you see displayed there on the tail. The new livery is similar to Cathay Pacific's new livery in the tail logo and the font, and the only major difference is instead of Cathay Pacific sporting the green theme on their aircraft, Cathay Dragon is now sporting a light maroon theme on their aircraft. Hong Kong-based Hong Kong Aero Engineering Company repainted the aircraft, while the entire Dragonair fleet, which consists of 42 Airbus aircraft, which 15 of those are Airbus A320s, 8 A321s, and 19 Airbus A330s, is scheduled to have their entire fleet completely repainted in the new Cathay Dragon livery by 2022. Now let me give you some information about Cathay Dragon's Airbus A330-300. As of 2016, Dragonair / Cathay Dragon has ordered a total of 20 Airbus A330-300s to add to their fleet, and 19 are currently operating in service, with one more on back order, and an additional 5 Airbus A330-300 will be transferred to Cathay Dragon from Cathay Pacific in March 2017 to support the airline's operation and growth, further strengthening the airline's regional network. So with all that information out the way, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft. I'm fired up, excited about showing it. Shall we? Okay, folks, we're going to start on the port side / left side of the aircraft. We see the realistic nose gear right there, the partial nose gear door right there with the registration number YQ, and the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers. I'll go and show you a better visual view of those later on in the review. And then you see this Dragon logo here right by the first entry door, the L1 door there. From 1985 to 2016, this was the logo of Dragonair, which was retained as the airline was rebranded to Cathay Dragon. The dragon symbol is based on Chinese mythology, which represents power, strength, and good luck. And the color red in traditional Chinese implies completion, peace, and happiness. However, the new Dragon logo now features a deeper shade of red, which is an actual lighter maroon, a huge upgrade from the current Dragonair colors that was previously displayed on their aircraft. Okay, and then you see the gray band here, right here. Similar to the one that's being displayed on some of Cathay Pacific's aircraft, this single gray band now runs across the lower part of the fuselage, linking the nose with the tail. See? Okay, you get the idea? All right. Okay. And then the One World logo you see here by the L1 door, as well as the L2 door. This logo signifies since Cathay Dragon, sorry about that, folks, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Hong Kong's main flag carrier, Cathay Pacific. The airline is also an affiliate member of the One World Alliance, which consists of 15 full airline members and 21 affiliate members from 5 inhabited continents, and has been a member of the One World Alliance since February 1st, 1999, when the airline operated under the Dragonair name. Okay, now you come here to the Cathay Dragon tie right here above the windows here. From 1985 to 2016, when the airline was operating under the Dragonair name, the Dragonair title would appear underneath the windows right here, the front windows, while the Chinese writing would appear above the front windows up here. Now the Cathay Dragon name sits above the windows alongside the Chinese lettering reading the name Cathay Dragon, which is written in Chinese. Okay, there you go right there. That's Cathay Dragon written in Chinese, folks. All right, and then you get right here, folks. There's the inboard landing light here on the wing right there as well. Okay, now you're looking at these engines from the side angle. These are the Rolls-Royce Trent 772B60 engine that Cathay Dragon uses on this particular aircraft, the Airbus A330-300. Okay, you also see the Rolls-Royce logo right there. And you see the reverse thrusters, very detailed there on these engines as well. Now I'm going to turn this model to the front angle and let you see the fan blades, and they do spin as well. Okay, now you look at the front angle of these engines, and I'm going to let you see the fan blades, how they spin. See that? Very realistic. Voila. Okay. And then you got a better view of the inboard landing light you see here on these wings right here. And then there's the gears right there. Okay. Now I'm going to let you see the front angle of this aircraft, and then let you see the engines on the starboard side as well. Okay. Okay, now you're looking at the front angle of this aircraft where you see the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the realistic nose gear lights right here, and the nose gear, the partial gear doors right there, the inboard landing light on this side of the aircraft, and the engines over here as well. Okay, and you got an idea there, okay? They both spin. So with that said, I'm going to take it back to the other side, the port side of the aircraft, because there's more information shared with you on that side as well, okay? Now we're back on the port side of the aircraft where you see the navigation, the red navigation light right here next to the red winglet on this aircraft. Okay, and I got an element surprise. There's another element surprise on the other side of the winglet. I'll show you that momentarily, okay? Okay, we're at the rear part of the aircraft on the port side here where you see the registration number, registration ship number B-HYQ. Registration ship number B-HYQ. This was the first aircraft to wear the new Cathay Dragon livery, and the first test flight on this aircraft took place on March 2nd, 2004, and was delivered to Dragonair on March 19, 2004 under the Dragonair brand. This aircraft has since been painted in the new livery. Okay. Okay, we're at the back of the aircraft once again. You see the Swire logo right here written in Chinese as well. Swire is a parent company of Cathay Pacific and Cathay Dragon, whose global headquarters is based out of London, England. Sorry about that, folks. Who also holds a majority stake as owners of both airlines. Okay. And then we get right here to the tail right here. Okay. The previous livery of Dragonair used to feature a dragon logo that was located on the side of the engines as well as a vertical stabilizer, the tail. Now the tail displays a brushwing that appears against an all maroon vertical stabilizer, which is similar to Cathay Pacific displaying an all green vertical stabilizer on some of their aircraft. And the brushwing logo not only represents a bird in flight, it also consists of Chinese calligraphic stroke against an all maroon background, which is displayed on the winglets as well. This logo was adopted when Dragonair was rebranded as Cathay Dragon on January 28, 2016. Okay, you see the logo here on this tail, and you see the logo on the winglet over there as well. Okay, but I'm gonna bring it up a little closer, let you see the brushwing logo on the winglet as well. Okay. Okay, you got a better idea. That is the brushwing logo on the winglet as well. Okay. Okay, now you're looking at the Apu exhaust hole right here at the rear of the aircraft, and there's a hole there, very realistic there. And then there's a strobe light somewhere right in there as well. Now I'm going to let you see this whole entire aircraft from the rear view angle. So here it is, folks. There it is. JC Wings Cathay Dragon Airbus A330-300, the new livery from the rear view angle. Okay, we on the starboard / right side of the aircraft where you see the cockpit windows right there, the windshield wipers, the gray little stripe around the lower half of the fuselage, the logo, the airline's logo that was retained during the rebranding, the front cargo container door, the nose gear doors right there, the Cathay Dragon title, and it's also written in Chinese as well. It's written on the upper part of the fuselage. The Rolls-Royce Trent 772B60 engine right there from the angle, featuring the logo there and the realistic reverse thrusters displayed there. And you see the gears right there, folks, right here. And then you come over here, the winglet over here as well, and the green navigation light. Okay, but I'm gonna show you at a different angle. Okay, here it is. Okay, you got a better view of the winglet and the green navigation light on this side as well. Okay. Okay, we're at the back of the aircraft on the starboard side, where you see the rear cargo container door, see the bulk bin door, the registration number, the Swire logo here written in English, the Swire logo, and the new Cathay Dragon logo, the Brushwing logo, painted in maroon on the tail on this side as well. Okay, before I show you the aerial top view of this aircraft up here and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft, I'm gonna roll this model, and it does roll. Very impressive, and the gears tilt. Okay, excellent. Okay, so with all that said, here is the bird's eye top view of this aircraft model, folks. Okay, let's start with the cockpit windows you see there. Along with the windshield wipers, you see the Dragon logo on both sides of the aircraft. You see the Cathay Dragon written in Chinese on both sides of the aircraft. See the anti-collision beacon light, the ADF antennas in 3D there. Two more antennas there. And then that illuminator light you see here, folks, as well as on this side here. Right there. Those are the illuminators that light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Then we come over here at the wings right here. The Rolls-Royce Trent 772 B6 engine from the top angle. Okay, there's the fuel dump valve right there, folks. And then there's the logo on the winglet on this side that I showed you earlier. Same over here as well. The Rolls-Royce Trent 772 B6 engine on this side. The fuel dump valve right there. And the winglet on this side as well, folks. Alright. Now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. You see the partial nose gear door right there, the open nose gear door and the nose gear, the antenna there, the anti-collision beacon light right there under the belly, the hole where the stand goes in at, two more antennas there, and the doors that goes to the APU housing unit. Okay, and then we get to the gears here. I mentioned the gears do tilt. See there, very impressive there. And then you see the engine here underneath here, very realistic and detailed there. See the reverse thrusters there. The fuel dump valve here, the registration number, and the winglet right there. Same over here as on this side as well. Okay. The Rolls-Royce 77B260 engines with the reverse thrusters detailed there as well. The fuel dump valve and the winglet over here as well, folks. Now it shows you the aerial top view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. Now I'm going to put it on that stand that I showed you earlier, okay? So here is the model on the stand, folks. Okay, there it is, finally on the stand, folks. These are not retractable gears, so I ain't got to go into details about those, but the gears do tilt, as I mentioned earlier. All right, see it flexing a little bit, looking at the port side of this aircraft, okay? Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft with it on stand, including the display plaque right there, all the gears right there. Very realistic in this position, okay? Okay, now you see it in the tail cam angle here. You know, if you flew on an Airbus, they usually have these tail cam angles in your seat. You can see the whole aircraft from this view, okay? You also see the new logo here on the wings on both sides as well. And finally, looking at the starboard side of this aircraft, you see here, okay? Everything's tight, and this is a nice little livery here. It's kind of look neat here. Okay, with that said, since I ain't got to do no gear replacement and details and all that, I'm going to go ahead and take this model off the stand and wrap this model review up with some more information where to use this aircraft on certain routes, okay? Okay, now the seating configuration. Cathay Dragon had two seating configuration versions for this aircraft, but on this particular Cathay Dragon Airbus A330-300, it seated 280 passengers in a 3-class configurated cabin layout. Here's the breakdown, folks. From rows 1 to 2, that will be from here to here. You have 8 first-class flatbed seats. Rows 10 to 18, that'll be from here to here. You have additional 42 business class recliner seats. And rows 22 to 52, that will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have 230 standard economy seats, brings a total of 280 seats. And finally, the route information. Cathay Dragon currently utilizes their Airbus A330-300s on routes from Hong Kong International Airport in Hong Kong to destinations such as Busan, South Korea, Hanoi, Vietnam, Kota Kinabalu, Malaysia, Nanking, China, Shanghai, Pudong, Shanghai, Hongqiao, Beijing capital, Qingdao, China, Chengdu, China, Denpasar, Indonesia, Fukuoka, Japan, Guangzhou, China, Hondo, China, Penang, Malaysia, Phuket, Thailand, Taipei, Taiwan, Xiamen, China, Fuzhou, China, Bangalore, India, Okinawa, Japan, and Dhaka, Bangladesh. Those are the routes, folks. Well, this is all I have for this model review. I would like to know what's your opinion and objection with this model. Or do you have this model? Or you plan on getting this model if you can find it? Because I mentioned earlier, this model is becoming very scarce. Your only outside chance of getting this model is through eBay, folks. There may be some other retailers may have this model. Go check it out. I highly recommend this model. Okay? So with that said, please take care. God bless. There's more coming down the pipe. Stay tuned.